Hello there, welcome to this week's pen and paper quiz. 10 questions this week, all about UK Prime Ministers. I've also got a picture round, which we'll do for next week as well. So, just for this week, 10 questions on UK Prime Ministers, nice and easy. Get your sheets at the ready. Thanks to everyone who sends us scores, thanks to everyone who always gets in touch. And we do this every Friday, 8 o'clock. Little quiz you can do with the brew. And so I'm up in the kids' library to read you the questions tonight. Hope you're all having a good week, though. Here we go. 10 questions. Let's do this. Number one. Born in Giffnock, Scotland in 1951, who served as UK Prime Minister between 2007 and 2010? So born in Giffnock, Scotland in 1951, who served as UK Prime Minister between 2007 and 2010. I'm just going to move back a little bit. There we go. So that's number one. All right. Number two. Britain's one Prime Minister of Jewish birth, which former UK Prime Minister played a major role in the creation of the modern Conservative Party. So number two. Britain's one Prime Minister of Jewish birth, which former UK Prime Minister played a major role in the creation of the modern Conservative Party. Who was it? Get your answers down. And a reminder as always, if you need to pause it at any point, absolutely fine. Just pause it and play at whatever pace you want. Of course, a reminder, we've also got sports, we've got 1970s. Take a look at our previous pen and paper quizzes as well. Number three. Who is the only Prime Minister to have served under three monarchs? Shall I tell you the three monarchs were? George V, Edward VIII, and George VI. So who is the only Prime Minister to have served under three monarchs? George V, Edward VIII, and George VI. All right, so that's number three. Number four. Do you know what I said it was out of 10? It's out of 8. Do you know what? I can't add up. It's out of 8. So it's a night. I told you it's a short quiz. So it's out of 8. So number four. Known as the Grand Old Man, which man served as Prime Minister on 4 separate occasions between 1868 and 1894? So known as the Grand Old Man, which man served as Prime Minister on 4 separate occasions between 1868 and 1894? So that's number four. There are 8 questions. It's a nice, easy quiz for you tonight. Well done to Mark. I think Mark and Daryl always let me know the scores on the old sports quiz. And I know hello to Chris and Neil who play every week as well. Hope you enjoy it. And Lauren and Michael as well, Menston Maniacs. Number 5. Who was British Prime Minister during the Winter of Discontent in 1978? So who was British Prime Minister during the Winter of Discontent in 1978? So that's number 5. 3 more to go. Okay, number 6. This is a good quiz question. Number 6. Which former British Prime Minister graduated from Oxford University in 1947 with second-class honours in chemistry, specialising in X-ray crystallography? That's a great quiz question, that. I'll repeat that. Number 6. Which former British Prime Minister graduated from Oxford University in 1947 with second-class honours in chemistry, specialising in X-ray crystallography? There you go. 2 more. If you need to repeat them, just rewind and, as I say, play whatever pace you want. Number 7. Who became British Prime Minister by default following the withdrawal of Andrea Leadsom from the Conservative Party leadership contest? So number 7. Who became British Prime Minister by default following the withdrawal of Andrea Leadsom from the Conservative Party leadership contest? And the final one, number 8. Which British Prime Minister born in Broadstairs in Kent in 1916 served as Prime Minister between 1970 and 1974? So which British Prime Minister born in Broadstairs, Kent in 1916 served as Prime Minister between 1970 and 1974? So we've got a great British Prime Minister's pitch around, which I'll get done for next week. This is out of 8. Give you a few seconds to think about that, okay? Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And we've also check out the other videos from this week as well, whilst you're just thinking on your answers. Talking TV this week, we've reviewed the new Dad's Army DVD. We've done a talking music review on Ringo Starr. And Who Watched It on Wednesday night. We're watching Doctor Who in order. Right, time now to mark your answers. Okay, so born in Giffnock, Scotland in 1951, Prime Minister between 2007 and 2010 was Gordon Brown. Britain's one Prime Minister of Jewish birth, who played a major role in the creation of the modern Conservatives, was Benjamin Disraeli. Who was the only Prime Minister to have served under 3 monarchs? George V, Edward VIII, and George VI. Stanley Baldwin. Did you get that one right? Great answer, that, if you did. Known as the Grand Old Man, which man served as Prime Minister on 4 separate occasions between 1868 and 1894? It was William Gladstone. William Gladstone. Number 5. Who was British Prime Minister during the Winter of Discontent in 1978? It was James Callaghan. Former British Prime Minister that graduated from Oxford University in 1947 with second-class honours in chemistry, specialising in X-ray crystallography, Margaret Thatcher. Well done if you got that one right. 2 more to mark. Who became British Prime Minister by default following the withdrawal of Andrea Leadsom? It was Theresa May. And British Prime Minister serving as Prime Minister between 1970 and 1974 was Edward Heath. So there you go. We've had a request to do a sitcom quiz. Let me know your suggestions in the comments. We've had a request for Disney, Star Wars. Let me know your subjects and we'll try and accommodate those in the coming weeks. Some great Christmas quizzes coming as well over the coming weeks. So thanks for playing. Let me know your scores out of 8 and we'll do that British Prime Minister picture round. Maybe a little different subject, maybe another subject as well next week as well. See you next Friday at 8 for more. Tell your friends, get them to play along with you, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.